What's up, everybody? We're over here playing some Disco Elysium. Now, this is your non-traditional game. Basically, everything you know about a game is really not gonna happen here. This is more of a narrative experience through the exposure of the environments and the individuals. And then from there you basically experience the world, and how you experience it is dependent on the choices you make, and if you're lucky on making those choices, how successful you'll be in showing what you can do and what you become. A quick little summary, little synopsis, little message before going in real quick. Basically, it's a story of a detective who got put on an assignment, and he suffers from amnesia, and that's where we start the game. So we're just as clueless as the actual protagonist. So without further ado, some disco. Or without further ado, 1 second. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and create our character. They have archetypes selected already, like thinker, sensitive, physical, but I always enjoy creating my own. And then earlier, I got a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So this is the character that I'm gonna create with his attributes. He is, out of all attributes, he's an intellect, he's smart, he's cunning, but he also has a sensitive side, able to connect with the people, and some strength to show for it. However, not so well in his motor skills. So let's see how that comes into effect for our character. I like this though. So I'm gonna be a smart character. Well, more smart than anything else. So we take a look at her skills here. 24 of them. Excuse me. And when we said, I believe, with pain threshold, if I'm not mistaken, let me just double check what we're going with here. Yes, we're going with pain threshold. So let's go ahead and add a point to pain threshold as our signature. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more, so I'll be enduring some stuff. I see. Hopefully my thing is not in the way, but I'll adjust my camera if I must. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue with the story. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, even deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever.
Ever?
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Alright.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Wait, what? What about the ex-wife?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
There. No ball light in the formless nothing. Just night swimming.
I do like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
So, how about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I like the painting to bring Eleonzi, let's go.
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please. I do enjoy me some silence.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Sing me the sweet song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Alright, stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Just take me back for the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Oh boy. What kind of creature does that with his own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice to name a motor carriage.
Where am I? Whoa. Okay. Wake up, wake up. What's going on here? This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty, because I pulled out the tape out. Someone pulled all the tape out. Looks like we got a shoe over here. Take the shoe. Oh, some pants. Are these my pants? They have to be my pants. Looks like we got a shirt over here. Put my shirt on. And looks like I have a tie on the ceiling.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
I'm pulling the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Nice. Let's go ahead and grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the
I
blade.
got the tie back.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie
Oh.
with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Oh. What a grim thought. Let me just pull the fan back on.
The switch must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Gross. Just pull in the light bulb.
A terrible mistake.
Oh, okay.
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
That's right, I do have a hangover. Why did I do that?
It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
You're right. I'm a stronger individual.
Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Yeesh, I'm out of here.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Good eye. Let's see, what do we have in here? Bathtub. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Liqueurs. Let's turn this water off. Oh, what's this? White shirt. Give me that white shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Was that me?
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
I need to see my face.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should... You know what? I am who I am. A disgrace and full of shame. How bad could it be?
Behold.
Yeesh. Look at my red nose. Looks sick.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Just the face of a late-stage alcoholic. I gotta be real with myself.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I have no idea why that's there. It's just how I am.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Yeesh. Sometimes I do enjoy scaring myself a little bit.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's an expression of pain.
You are correct.
Oh. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Try it. Let's test my luck.
It belongs
Nice.
in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
All right.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Disco happened.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion.
Guillaume Lamillon.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So why did I adopt it?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Remains of what and who? That's it for now.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Fair enough. All right. Door's locked. Can't turn the faucet off. Broken. All right, I'll tell the maintenance guy to come and fix it. Broken glass over here.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break this window?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What could have done it?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
How big is the hole?
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Did I just throw my shoe out the window?
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe I should go get my shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Yeesh. Journal, find your shoe. Two shoes are better than one. Unite them again. Internalize. I'm internalizing these thoughts. Gira le millon. Whatever happened to Gira le millon, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, got these words, beguiled and tattered, the tattered remains of the nation. While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner mountain to slandering new lines of some starlet boit that knew what 20 years ago? Spare a thought for this great ass too. Or wait, maybe he can become a public officer in the Revolution West. Not bad. We're not gonna internalize that though. 3 health, 3 morale. This is what what's this white shirt, necktie. Okay. I'm still with that headache. Excuse me. I'm still with that headache. Let's go take a look. Let's go look for my shoe. Hey. There's something on the table. My shoe. Reunited, and it feels so good.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited
snakeskin.
on your feet.
Snakeskin shoes.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Very good, very good. Right? A gust of briny wind washes over you. We're next to the ocean then. Salty wind. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Okay. Okay. Hey, what did I mark on the calendar over here? What does she want?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer. Am I a military personnel? I'm a cop?
No.
Wait, no, I'm a businessman. Chief executive officer, right? Then why did you call me officer if I'm not a cop?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Oh. That's right. I am a cop, right? No. You're lying to me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time? How long have I been here for?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion, challenge. Try the expression on her. Let her know. No, I'm not gonna show her the expression. Who in the right mind would let me be an officer? Why don't I remember? How come I can't remember anything of being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Let's show her the face.
The words have already left your mouth.
Oh no! I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
That was actually embarrassing. I don't want to do it again.
Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm not sure what kind of a cop I'm at all. I don't even remember being one. Must I have lied?
Okay, sir. I have to ask. Do you really not remember? Just like that? You drank so much you lost your memory?
I don't think there's any more to it. I might joke of a cop, or I joked about being one, and I drank too much. I'm also old.
I'm sorry. It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Ooh. Damn. I'm gonna have to interrogate her later.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Interesting. It's still smoking. The door's locked. She just went in there. What's this? This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trompe le Monde. Can I knock on her door? I should have disturbed her. Yeah, I dealt with her too much already. Let's go downstairs. What's going on? Where are we? This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to use it. Karaoke bar? The speaker connects to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I was thinking of maybe I could sing something happy. Get the people going, you know?
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
You're right. That's right. 1 second. think we're back. Sorry about that. Just do something real quick in the meantime. Let me just double check everything back up and running. It said the mic got disconnected at one point, so I just have to make sure that it wasn't fully disconnected. Alright, so far, Disco Elysium is pretty good. And the role-playing experience, I get to be the karaoke disco man. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Don't sing a happy song. Alright.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Then what should I sing? Something tragic.
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
They'll be able to understand my soul.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
Nobody.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Nah, I'm out of here. We have this gentleman right here.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuff that was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
He's stuffing a bird. As I approach, he gives you a sideways glance and he looks down again. That was a disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you. Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
I sense sarcasm.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Being sarcastic, aren't you?
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I don't appreciate the tone you're using for me, sir.
Oh, it's not? You're right. It's not.
What does he have in his hands? Stuffed bird?
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Hey, buddy, I have a friend.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Again with your insubordinate tone?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Man, screw this. I'm out of here. This guy's a jerk. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Oh, good observation. There is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. A fire extinguisher. Oh, plus 1 health. Say that for later, actually. So my buddy's in a bomber jacket. Soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone's working. So it's a kitchen in there. I think this is my friend he's talking about.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Waiting for me?
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
This guy would give his life for me. Who is he to me, though?
He is your half-brother.
He's my half-brother. Oh, let me shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Ooh. Let's make a name up for myself.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's very, very cool, but maybe it's just a bit too spontaneous. My name is Raphael. My name is Raphael Ambroise Cousteau.
Yes, well.
Okay.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts
He
it
doesn't even-
aside
he's
as
like,
an
yeah, sure, bro.
intradepartmental
Whatever.
joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Talk to the manager.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Oh. You mean him? Yeah, just talk to him right now.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
The scene.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Well, then I haven't done that.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Alright then.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
What body and what tree?
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Listen, man, I can't remember a single thing.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
The dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort.
What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Alright then, let's get going then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, should I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay, so I lost my badge, which is very bad.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Oh, sweet. Okay, let's take a look at a journal. Sing karaoke. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. No. Interview the cafeteria manager. I filed on Monday, 8:43. The cafeteria manager of the Rolling Rags might know something about the murder that happened in the yard. Ask him about something. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard in the Rolling Rags. This is the preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. And then report my missing badge. The interview takes precedence.
The man with the
Oh, he's
unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41?
As I said, Detective Rafael Ambrose Castor.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
So where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
I'm sorry, man.
thank you.
Didn't go well, I suppose.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Everything has something to do with everything, my boy.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
I don't want to ask who killed him, because obviously he's not going to know, but it's a silly question. Let's ask him anyways.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What? What's Real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Oh.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
By Real, do you mean some form of street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concept of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend. and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
So I don't think I have any money.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
So what happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Yeah, I feel like we laid on for too long there.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
Not even sure.
You don't really know, do you?
Does this mean I'm homeless?
Something produced by the random firing of synapses doesn't sound like a place you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
I gotta find where I live. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the race channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through the courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the Great Raised Motor Tract in the 8/81 until you reach the Lim Demoy imminent North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, cracked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a set alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Okay. You need to find, let's see. Gotta call Sylvie, pay for the damages. Let's go inspect the body now. I think it's been long enough. Okay, so to the right is a big hole. I can fit through there. Smells like spilled meat and curdled dairy. A human being discomposes.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Why is that so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
No, I'm gonna let go windows without throwing up.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
I'm gonna try to walk away.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Ugh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thank you so much.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
Okay, so where do we get the ammonia from?
There is freight nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Quite.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. Wait, what?
There he still is, looking right through you with his...
Active decay.
He's about to blow!
Okay. So, let's see. Get ammonia from the gardener or the fridge store, it'll make it easier. Okay. Let's go grab that ammonia. Can I track it? No, I can't track it. The gardener.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised. Why?
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Okay. Well, I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
Oh, that was easy.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. Of course, I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Oh, one more thing, actually. Can I borrow those gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Well, I thank you. Alrighty. She gave us the gloves. And then I have an ampoule of ammonia. A little quick save real quick. Okay, here we go. Gonna deal with the body now.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all. You crack open the ammonia ampoule and breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Let me get a little closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Let's go ahead and inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is that exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Okay, the boots with nothing else?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
True.
We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
The red boy?
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Well, what if he was just wearing these boots and nothing else?
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him? To demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
But the material looks out of place.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
That's a lot.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real?
Not too much, yes.
It's enough. Sounds puny. No wonder I can't pay my wholesale bill.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
Alright, let me knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
E50, 100, 1000.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Let me see if I can pull the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Better not try it.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
He's hanging by a belt?
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
That's a cargo belt.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is a reinforced kind.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
So we're assuming dock workers from the harbor did this.
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
How did they even get him up there? Did they climb the tree?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes.
Makes sense.
It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
You got cowboy out here.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Let's go ahead and inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is that a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
We're missing something here.
I agree.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigat Sunshine. Mini.
Oh.
Trigat is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Yeah.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
I'll do that later. Let's look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors. Their dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me who you are, dead man.
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 40-50, with an athletic build.
Alright.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench, eyes like a shark. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink. Thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
Buster's not coming back.
No siree.
I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored. So I think he was upright after death. Cover your nose. Something that would come out of him. Beat into pillows.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Could it still be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Something's coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Gross.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe he let go of his bowels before time of death.
Maybe.
He also looks like he got beat up.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Yeah, they were throwing rocks at this guy.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Oh no.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Alright, let's catch our breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Gross. Let's go ahead and talk to Kuno now, see what he knows.
Kuno's got this.
Oh my god, he keeps throwing rocks at the body.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
He's ignoring me.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Are you guys siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions for later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, Pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly, the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
So you refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Okay.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Oh god.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in there, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
I wanna shut him down. Who put you up to this?
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, Pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. Change of plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Okay. Shut him down. There's a 28% chance of succeeding, but I like my odds. Yes. Take that, Kuno, you insolent fool!
The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling. Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
What?
You made me do this. You did this to yourself.
No, officer. You did this.
Okay.
Get yourself together.
Alright, Kim, I apologize, man. Damn, he's holding me in check.
For heaven's sake, he thinks. This has gone too far. Don't make this any worse than it is. Just get back to questioning the kid.
Okay, Pig. Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor.
Okay, Pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
The body. What do you know more about it?
Shitload, Pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Fair point.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
There were contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
Oh.
He says you're stupid, Kuno! They want to make you stupid again!
A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's pretty lame.
That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean throw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea.
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
And you're just telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Figure out what's going on with this kid.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Psst, Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Phew. I'm glad she's out of her hair. She's fucked up.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We've got to get you out of here.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let him do that.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't get you all the way.
Try to fuck my Kuno. Try to fuck my Kuno way. Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
Let's try it again.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Listen, dog, can we just talk like normal people?
Trying to fuck at the Kuno! Trying to fuck at me! Trying to fuck! Kuno only gets higher! It's faster, faster, faster! Can't take the Kuno! Stay out of the reactor!
Kuno gonna fuck you up! Up, up, up!
Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have for now.
So you respect me now?
You're dreaming, pig. That's not how this shit works.
A little. But don't expect anything to change.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno! Fuck his fat ass!
Yeah? The kingdom of... Yeah, whatever. Kuno does the fuck about it. You're...
Get lost!
Okay, that's all we can talk to him about.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Hopefully we got some good information from this. Keeps throwing rocks. Okay, so we gotta find out what's the rest of the armor. We gotta find out the armors. The room members' armor. Police officers get briefed on the case they get in. Click on camera, ask him about the case. Ask her about the tattoos meaning. Alright, so we can get briefed real quick.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief, yes. That sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say anything who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
So let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer?
That's right.
Okay. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved, you know, something supernatural.
I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not?
Are you sure? I think something is already happening.
No, something isn't happening, because it's not part of reality.
So desperately mundane. You need to funk this case up. There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
Wait, if we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything.
That's good.
You know what I'm on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now. That seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, I have all I need for now.
Good.
Oh, convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul. One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
Alright, let's go.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Taking too much time. Let's get out of here. Man, I damaged my morale by one doing that dumb stuff. Oh well, we'll bring up the morale again later. Apparently there's a pissing match between the Precinct 41s and 57. Ask him about his after initial. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Alright. Go ahead and quick save right here. Oh. Wait, how do I interact with it? I don't know, I'll find out there. Anyways, this was fun. A little storytelling. We'll get back in it for sure, because you know I'm getting into the character myself. Oh, Chetelelu Kato, whatever his name was. I don't know my name. But thank you so much for joining me, and we'll be back to play some more Disco Elysium. What kind of a cop will I be? What kind of a cop will I become? A rockstar cop, superstar cop, famous cop, the best cop, the good cop. I sure do hope I'm a good cop. Till next time, thank you for joining me.